welcome back to another new video. Today this is going to be the first proper installment in a new series that I started called Cartoon Time. I did make a whole video about kind of the idea around this series, and basically I used to do a 90s nostalgia video talking about cartoons or kind of kids TV shows from the 90s, but I wanted to kind of take a closer look at some animation cartoons from today that kids are watching today, rather than kind of looking back. So I started with looking into Disney Junior. I have actually watched The Lion Guard, and I will do an upcoming video on The Lion Guard, but after watching The Lion Guard and uploading an unboxing of it, somebody mentioned that Sofia the First was kind of also spin-off-ish. A lot of the Disney Junior shows are kind of spin-offs of other Disney movies, and I love Disney movies, and who doesn't love Disney princesses? So I was kind of excited but kind of apprehensive to watch Sofia the First, because obviously it's aimed at a very young demographic, but I actually found that it dealt with everything really well. So I've actually got two kind of DVDs to talk about today. So the first one is Sofia the First, Once Upon a Princess, and then here it says Special Appearance by Cinderella. So that's the first one. This is more like a feature-length movie type thing. I think it is, how long is it? Well, I wouldn't say feature-length because it's actually not that long. It's less than an hour, but I thought it was maybe an hour and 10, but I'm wrong. It's 48 minutes, so it's just kind of under an hour, but it feels quite substantial and lengthy for one of the shorts. I felt like it had quite a lot to it. And this is kind of where Sofia's story starts. So this is the one kind of to start with. So really, actually, it's just kind of like a double episode. Okay, and then the next one I'll be talking about today is kind of the follow-on DVD from that, and that is Sofia the First, Ready to be a Princess, Special Appearance by Jasmine. This one includes 5 episodes and is 107 minutes long. It doesn't actually tell me on the back exactly that it's, oh yeah, it does. It tells me the list of episodes on the back. Now, it's the 5th episode that features Jasmine. So kind of each Sofia DVD has a different feature from a different princess. And if you guys enjoy this video and want to know more thoughts on future Sofia DVDs, I do have some others that I might kind of do talks about. But first of all, this one, Once Upon a Princess. So this is the start of Sofia's story. She's not typically a princess, and then she kind of, her mother marries a prince, and she kind of then, you know, marries into it. So it's quite cool to see her as like, she's a stepsister and she has a stepfather, but it's all quite like happy times. But it's nice to see that kind of family, you know, in a Disney movie that's not going terribly wrong. So she has a stepsister and a stepbrother, and this one kind of is her getting used to the palace and finding everything out and things like that. There's also kind of a villain character in this one who's kind of like the magician of the town, and he's a really cool, interesting character, and I really liked him. There's also quite a lot of songs in these. I love the songs in this one. This probably, out of the 5 episodes I've seen and this kind of longer feature, I enjoyed this one the most. The songs were really great. Sofia is voiced by Alex from Modern Family. I think her name's Ariel Winter. I don't think it'll say on the back, but yeah, so that's really, really cool to see her playing like a different role with a different voice, because I love Modern Family. I'm a big Modern Family fan. But yeah, Sofia was just so cute and lovable and likeable that you couldn't help but like her. I felt like it was going to be kind of, everything was going to be very dumbed down, but it didn't kind of feel that way. It didn't come off that way. I think I actually enjoyed this more than some cartoons that I've seen for like older audiences. This one just kind of felt nice and cozy, and it's just cute and easy to watch, and it was also enjoyable because it wasn't too, I don't know, step by step. It was just like it felt very Disney, and that's what I liked about it. Obviously it is Disney Junior, but it kind of had that Disney charm. So I ended up really enjoying this. I really liked Cinderella's appearance. Everything just kind of flowed nicely with this one. So this one, I enjoyed it. I think kids will love it. I think even slightly older kids love it. And Disney fans, I think it's worth watching. I kind of, like I say, I always cast it off. I always thought the Disney Junior shows was like, until The Lion Guard, because I love The Lion King. And then I thought, well, I love The Lion King, seen The Lion Guard, but I also love the Disney Princess movies, so why not give this a go? And I'm kind of did. As a Disney fan, I thought it was really interesting and liked to see the Disney princesses in something else, and I enjoyed, you know, Sofia as a character. Now, this one had 5 episodes. I didn't enjoy the episodes as much as, like, say, that first Once Upon a Princess, but they were still fun and enjoyable. The first one is a royal mess. That one I really liked. It was kind of through the stained glass window. It kind of showed the story moving along, so I enjoyed that one. The next one was The Shy Princess. That one was very cute because it had this little dragon in it. I love all the little animals in this show as well. They've got also this rabbit, there he is on the front. The rabbit is very, very cute, I love him. Which comes to the next episode, Blue Ribbon Bunny. I enjoyed this episode, but it might be one of my least favourite. The Blue Ribbon Bunny one and the 5th episode, Tutu Tangu, are probably my least favourite ones that I've seen. I don't know why, because the 5th one actually includes Jasmine. It was a pretty cool episode, but I don't think it was as good as the others. But the 4th episode, the Princess Test, I thought that one was very good and lots of fun, and I really liked how that one played out. I mean, the thing is with these episodes, being older, you can kind of see where they're going to go with it. It's very predictable, but for younger kids it won't be, so it was kind of fun to know what kind of was going to go on. There's like a bit of a twist in that one, which was really cool that they actually kind of put the effort into kind of make a bit of a twist in the story, but you could see it coming, but younger kids probably wouldn't. So yeah, overall I enjoyed this one as well. The 5th episode with Jasmine in, I really did like Jasmine's appearance, and the actual scenery of the place was very good because they'd left the typical town and went to somewhere else, which was very, very cool. I also like how in this show they show that princesses, all the princesses kind of from different cultures and backgrounds, and there's loads of different ranges, and I thought that was really great as well. So yeah, overall, Sofia the First I think is a pretty good cartoon. There's not really anything that's kind of weird for children, like, you know, sometimes some cartoons are pretty strange. This one, you know, it's Disney, so you always know it's going to be Disney class kind of thing. But yeah, in this one they didn't have the villain as much, only in the 1st episode, A Royal Mess. So I hope that he comes back in the future. So yeah, it's a show that I'm going to continue to watch. If you guys want to me to talk about future DVDs with different, like each feature a different princess, if you want to me to talk about the ones that feature different princesses, let me know down in the comments below. There's one that I am so looking forward to because it features one of my favourite princesses, because Jasmine and Cinderella are probably like in the middle for me for princesses. They're not some of my favourites, so, you know, but when my favourite princesses come on, I'm going to be like, whew, it's going to be exciting to see them featured in the show. But yeah, Sofia as a character is brilliant. The show is fun. And yeah, overall, I enjoyed watching it. So that wraps everything up for this video. Overall, it's a good show and I will continue to watch it. Let me know down in the comments below if you have seen it, or if you're a Disney fan, or if you've watched any of the other Disney Junior shows. And yeah, overall, that was a good start to cartoon time off of a good show. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Thumbs up if you enjoyed cartoon time, and I'll see you then. Goodbye!